right, a little cold start to get the day going. Whew. Anyway, let's take a look at what we're doing today here. So as you can see, it's actually pretty early. It's right at 5 o'clock sharp, and make sure I don't hit a vehicle here. It's kind of tough to tell with this boat trailer on. Anyway, we are heading to the course here pretty early today. I've got a lot of stuff to do on the list. Besides that, I did have to...
I'm not sure I understand.
This dang watch. I did have to give up my reels and my bed knives on my John Deere. So if you guys remember the videos I made earlier about mowing after verticutting, I kicked up a lot of sand there, and I kind of knew it was going to happen, so it's almost my fault. Really, it is. I had my specialty mechanic here take my reels and bed knives. I am going to essentially, well, I did order new bed knives, and those are going to him. He is going to sharpen those and then grind my reels. So I'm without my brand new greens mower for a month. Pretty pissed off. It was a tough day 2 days ago. Pair that with not getting irrigation going, missing my sump pump, and some other stuff that went wrong. It was just, it was terrible. So now we're just heading into work, and we're going to mow with the Jacobsen again for the second day in a row here. And to tell you the God's honest truth, it needed its reel sharpened. It needed its new bed knives. But for the time being, it's getting the job done. So I'm actually pretty thankful here. I have a backup, and it's actually going pretty well. So we're going to go in, mow greens, do the normal stuff here. I for sure have to trim. I don't know if I'm going to mow fairways today. I may mow fairways tomorrow, but I know I have to trim mow, and I want to try to at least get irrigation going today as long as all the parts are there. So we're going to give that a shot, and it's going to be a long day today. It's 5 o'clock now. I got going here at about 4:15, and I probably, depending on how the day goes, probably won't be home till 6, 7 tonight, somewhere around there. It's just going to be one of those busy ass days. So especially if I do fairways later on this evening, it's just going to be one of those days. So that's kind of the plan. So we're mowing with the Jake, and you know, honestly, it really isn't that bad. As you can see, I didn't adjust reel the bed knife at all, so they're a little loose, but I'm still picking up some grass. And I'm not going to do my cleanup round here today because I want to give my edges a little bit of a break. But you can see this is actually doing quite well, and I should probably do its yearly service here too, since this will be the workhorse here for the next month. And I may actually keep this as a backup because knowing what it's worth and what I can use it for, I should just keep this as a backup. It's not perfect by any means, but it's nice to go back to the old style foot control for dropping the cutting units. And I do like the cut on this, and to tell you the truth, I may use it as a backup. I'm thinking I will. It was really easy to adjust. It's quick to mow it. The reel bed knife adjustment there is a little difficult, but overall, so far so good, and it's doing its job. Basically, it's doing its job while mowing, and that's all I could ask for. So I am a little bummed out I'm not on my new mower, but that's okay. It is what it is. Other than that, I guess I can be happy in the fact that I have a nice backup to use here that's basically versatile for anything. Looking at the cut of the greens here, you can see that well, maybe it's not visible to the iPhone. I didn't light adjust everything correct. So I may have been a few hundredths of an inch off. I'm trying to mow at 0.130 right now, and you can maybe see that it would have been the left one. My left one's a little bit lower. You can kind of see there. My left one's a little bit lower than the rest of them. The iPhone is great at picking up light, and that's why the greens look like they do. They look a lot better to the human eye than to the iPhone. But so far so good. We are going to just continue to mow with this here and kind of get on with the day. I'm really hoping I can hop into irrigation today a little bit and kind of start working on that, seeing that I need to start working on it here pretty quick. So that's the plan. This isn't the fastest machine out there, but it gets you to point A to point B in one piece, and that's basically all that we're asking for today. And you can see I may have to do fairways. They're getting a little long. Stuff is really growing, so we'll see how much we can get done today, and what we can't, we'll move on tomorrow. So we're heading home. It was a long day, just about a 13-hour day, and we're gonna get right back at it tomorrow. I did start irrigation up, so I want to show you guys a little bit of a video here. Look at all the bugs. Oh, it's so dirty. I want to show you guys a little bit of a video on what I got going for irrigation, so I'm gonna kind of splice this into one for tomorrow. But I've got to figure out what I've got wrong with irrigation, and that is what we are going to do tomorrow. I have a little bit more mowing to do. I have to get up pretty early again and get that figured out. But I think by the end of tomorrow I'll have everything figured out, and we should have everything dialed. So again, tomorrow's gonna be a long day. Hopefully not as long as today, but oh gosh, gotta get used to these 13, 14, 15-hour days here. Holy. Whew. But that's all right. That's all part of the rewarding business. All right, folks, it is 5 o'clock again here. Just backing out of the driveway in the old Ram 1500, the perfect daily driver. And we're heading to the course. So today we've got to tackle 3 major things here. So we got to do traps and mow greens, then we got to do tees and fringes, and then after that I want to tackle irrigation. So I'm gonna have to look at the weather here and take a look, but I noticed I had 3 leaks so far for irrigation. And with that being said, I want to at least get 2 of them fixed here today. So it's gonna be a lot of digging. And the third one I have issues with every year, and I will definitely take a video and kind of show what is going on with that. I just got to get some parts for it, and hopefully it's nothing major. I may dig it up, leave the system on to run, and then kind of see here what is going on, where the leak is and how bad it is, and then just go from there. And if it's not that bad, like I said, I'll just leave it be until I get the parts, and then call it good. So we'll see what's going on. But one of them, I've just got a head that's sticking on, so I'm thinking that's a pilot valve, something to do with that, and I'm gonna try to fix that ASAP after I get done mowing tees and fringes. And then I am going to dig up another head here that was leaking and see what the issue is with that. Whether it's cracked down at the nipple where the sprinkler head connects on the nipple, or where it is coming from. So the system's off, it's depressurized, so it shouldn't be a huge issue. There was another issue I was having here, but in the pump house, and I'll show that too, so it shouldn't be a huge deal. But we are just going to take a look at it and see what we can fix today on the time limit that we have. So could be a big day. We may get some rain tonight. If we do, I'm gonna probably try to fix some stuff tomorrow as well. But we're just gonna play it by ear here, get as much done as we can, get as much mowing done as we can, and go from there. So that is the plan. So this is what we're dealing with for irrigation here. I just powered the system back on. You can see I had the whole left side, or my booster pump side, of my irrigation line in the irrigation shop here replaced. And this is what we basically got going for us. I did repair some stuff out on the course. I'm just going to check that here pretty quick to see if it is, still repaired, I guess. And we're just waiting right now for the PSI to get up to 120. I don't have my booster pump on. I have my small pump on, my workhorse. And we're just slowly re-flooding the lines again. So I hope everything's okay. This is all replaced here. It was needed. All the threading was so worn out that it was leaking. It was spraying out of here, and I couldn't have that. And this was too, just leaking, spraying out. It'll be curious to see how long it'll last. This is about 6 years old. That is brand new, of course. But I'm hoping I don't have any major leaks in here. I just have to monitor it basically. But yeah, all the threading, especially right in there, was so worn down and eroded that there was nothing left. And the plumbing company was surprised that it was even working. You know, it was even holding in place. So you can see we're almost up to 120. Just gonna open this butterfly valve here a little bit more to open. And then I'm gonna open this butterfly up a little bit more. And we'll just watch the PSI go up a little bit here. And then we'll take a drive around the golf course. You can see eventually what I will need to get replaced, or not replaced. Though the piping that they used there, it was not the right length. So essentially what I'm going to have to do eventually is replace that, have them replace it again. And it's not a huge deal right now. Worst comes to worst, I just close that butterfly and then just run the small booster. And it's wet enough right now where I can get away with that. And even if I have to spot water during the day, I can do that too. So it's not a huge deal. I'm not overly worried about it here. I could just close that butterfly. The big pump will pump into this smaller line here, and then we'll make it work. So we're just going to monitor it here and kind of see what happens. So you can see that slowly moving. That is what's worrying me, that I have a main line break. So I'm really hoping I don't have a main line break, because it's still running right now like there's a head on. So we're gonna have to take a look and just see what's going on here. A little bummed out. So we seem to fix the issue. Still got some leaks there. I think everything is good. Or it's not as bad as it was before. There's no head stuck on, so I think we're gonna be okay. We're just gonna actually leave it on tonight, and then we're gonna monitor it here overnight. I'm gonna get here really early tomorrow. Not gonna run irrigation because we're supposed to get some rain tonight, and just see what happens. So hopefully we don't have any major issues here. All right, folks, so it's just about 4:40 here, and we're backing out of the driveway. And we got a little bit of rain overnight, which is good, although I can't see if the roads are wet. They're a little wet. You can see some precipitation happened on the roads here. But anyway, we're going in a little earlier than the norm. I set the alarm for 3:30, and even though I was up, I wasn't able to actually get up. I was just too tired. But anyway, what was I saying? Oh, yes, so we're going to check on irrigation here and see if anything happened overnight. But it looks like we got some precipitation on the roads, which is good. And we're able to essentially not run irrigation again tonight either, which is awesome. I've got pretty clayish like soil, like not a sandy loam, but a step down from that in terms of soil type. And it holds water pretty well, so I'm fortunate for that. We're just going to take a look at irrigation here. It's been a long 2 days, I guess. Now we're on day 3 of trying to work on it and get it going. So after that, we'll be all good. And I just have to do some mowing today, a bunch of it actually, to get caught up. And once we get started on that, and hopefully we'll be kind of caught up for a couple days. I'm going to be missing work basically all day on Thursday here. So I'm hoping that that I can kind of get caught up with that. But either way, we're just heading in and gonna get on with our early day here. Hopefully we'll be done at a decent time and I'll actually be able to leave work early. But let's see. If I get there around 5, put in my 7-hour day would be 1 o'clock. So, or 8-hour day would be, what is that, 6, 7, yeah, 1 o'clock. So, we'll see. Just want to be done with work today. It's been a long couple days, like I said. So, we'll check irrigation again and have some reports on that, and we'll be done with the day. Oh, man. Gotta love the 300 SRT8. We're actually done with the day here, and everything's good. Now we're just heading home. So this golf course update was brought to you by a lot of hard work. Thank you to Hard Work for allowing me to get done with all my shit that I needed to get done. So now we're just heading home, and the update's done. I mean, I've got pretty much everything I needed to do and got done, and we'll start her back up tomorrow. So glad irrigation is good. I only had three minor fixes to do. A quick coupler was a little loose. I just need to put some more pipe tape on there. Got that tightened up. A few heads needed to be just new solenoids and pilot valves on there, on the irrigation heads, and then I had a leaky head as well. So in all, I think it was just 4 things I had to dig up. Got it done between yesterday and today pretty easy. So pretty impressed, pretty happy. I guess we'll see what is going to happen here within the next few days with the irrigation. So stay tuned for those updates.